7:44 at 94.1 The Brand, and time for our News Extra program, brought to you this morning by Gering Civic Center, Western Nebraska's premier multi-function facility for 22 years. And we'll welcome in Kevin Mooney for our program today. Good morning, Kev.
And good morning. Rawnda Pierce is here from Twin Cities Development. Right to it. We got a couple of things we really need to talk about. First of all, you're doing some great things with renovating the Eastwood Apartments.
Eastwood Apartments, we've renovated, almost done, the north section of the building, and we'll have 11 units, hopefully ready the first week in June.
Wow, that's fantastic. And you're thinking right now that you may kind of do something where you'll bring some workers into those apartments?
We've got a really large expansion project going on in the community, and we've got some contractors and electricians coming in from outside of the area. So we've got an opportunity to put some workers in there for 4 to 6 months. And then we've also talked about maybe veterans. We want to change the complexion of the facility and really show people that it's totally renovated, everything in it's brand new, and we want to change the atmosphere there.
Yeah, the whole attitude that people have about what's there, right?
Right. People have pretty negative connotation, and we want to hopefully change that. I think if people walk through, and we're going to have Dave come and do a walkthrough of the building. We've got the realtor group pretty excited about it. They want to do like a community shower and furnish some things in the building. So pretty excited about what's going on there. Now, people driving by on the outside by Overland think that it's, nothing's been done because the windows are boarded up. But that's, we've applied for a Phase 2 grant. So that'll remain, the wings to each side, the east and the west, will be boarded up until hopefully we can get a grant to continue.
All right, very good. How many units you going to have there overall?
There'll be 28 total after everything is done, but this first phase is 11.
Okay. All right, Northfield. Yeah. Let's talk about Northfield, where we're at on that. You're closing on that pretty soon, right?
Well, we finally got the Attorney General's approval to move forward. We have a little bit more paperwork to do for the bank, so we hope to close on that by June 15th. But we're ready to go and getting closer all the time. So that again will be some additional housing. We do acquire about 6 or 7 tenants, and so we've met with them, and hopefully the transition will be pretty smooth.
All right, and then those 6 or 7 tenants, and then you'll have some other places as well. Do you know how many?
Yeah, we're not exactly sure. There are parts of the building that have been torn down to the studs because they were doing they had some water damage in one wing, and they were doing some renovations. So we won't be able to go into the whole building right away. We're going to work with the high school in Gering to construct some executive corporate housing, like apartments, and those will be furnished. So that'll happen next year. Instead of building a house next year, the high school will work on that. But there will probably be between 38 to 42 units that will be available.
And that'll be fairly soon, huh?
June 15th, probably, we hope.
Oh, wow. Fantastic. All right, real quickly, SWBC announcing those layoffs yesterday. You talked to Lisa Pinto like I did. What did she tell you?
Yeah, I talked to Lisa, who is their executive PR person, and, we've established a relationship. And she said, Rawnda, this is just a bump in the road. We'll get another contract, but we did lose a large contract. Those people will either be transferred to a different division or have an opportunity for, they're not just letting them go, and they have a severance package and that sort of thing. But they expect to have those contracts renewed and different contracts. And so it'll be a bump, but it won't be a long-term thing.
All right. Very good. Pen Air, real quick. He's giving me the music here. What do you think?
Well, I think we need air service, and that's the bottom line. So hopefully this will be a good thing.
All right, very good.
Anything we can do to help the airport out would be great, and I think get some more reliability there.
Yeah, that's what we need, and we think really, when you look at what they are saying in their history, it's fantastic.
Well, we're hopeful. I've talked to a lot of business people that travel only if it's a luxury to miss a meeting, so hopefully we can get it back to where they can rely on it.
All right.
Very good.
Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, Rawnda.
You bet.
Sure.
Our News Extra program brought to you today by Gering Civic Center, Western Nebraska's premier multi-function facility for 22 years.
Let the Gering Civic Center make your next meeting experience awe-inspiring with our 1 gig wireless high-speed internet